On the floor, the visiting Golden State Warriors. At power forward, Draymond Green. At center, James Wiseman. At the other forward position, Andrew Wiggins. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. And now introducing your Phoenix Suns. At the power forward position, at 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At point, standing 5'11", number 3, Chris Paul. Manning the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, DeAndre Ayton. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The head coach for your home team is Monty Williams. Let's hear it for your Phoenix Suns!
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA, thanks. Well, a chance to check out some stats for DeAndre Ayton.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Paul in at the guard position. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Now here's Thompson. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
Paul against Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Paul can't get it to go. That one drops for him.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Green. Ayton with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
And the pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second bucket.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Suns. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos. He started to take more threes, using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Ayton with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 6 points. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision-making can be that much better.
Here's Green following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Just 3 to shoot. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist from Green. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. No good. That would have tied it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Paul passes to Ayton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Three-pointer, Crowder, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, it's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Curry passes to Wiggins. To end the run, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he makes the first. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Now here's Šorić. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Oubre comes in for Andrew Wiggins. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Oubre. Pass to Payne, from deep, 5 on the clock, buries the long-range jumper.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Curry, not a lot of room. Good on the shot. Curry's got 5 points so far.
The confidence that Steph has on the inside, once he beats his primary defender, he can finish over the top of the bigger defenders.
Now here's Payne. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And slam dunk by Šorić.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A lot of time, games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. Devin Booker, number 1. Steph Curry, 4th.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Free throw good, Lee. Langston Galloway's checked in for the Suns. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Payne, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Looney. Back to Curry, tries it from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
A catch-and-shoot opportunity for Steph. It's just effortless.
Payne passes to Šorić. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky inside. Looney on him.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
It's good.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Payne passes to Šorić. Back to Payne. And here is Kaminsky. He kicks to Galloway. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Phoenix leading by 5. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Payne. Floats one up. Lets it go. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Galloway taking his time here. And Šarić kicks to Payne. Out to Šarić. Pass to Kaminsky. Dishes it to Payne. Here's Galloway. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Got a hand on it.
What instincts there, as Šarić is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Here's Galloway, covered by Lee. Galloway, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Lee. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Šarić. They need this one. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good. This game is all even. Curry's got 14.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Šarić finds Payne. Now here's Kaminsky. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Galloway. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Suns lead by 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now Curry. 14 points for him. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right, who holds you to the highest standard? And here's what he had to say.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't feel too down on myself either.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns, we got Jay Crowder, also Bridges out there. Kaminsky out there with Paul, and it's Galloway in at the 2-guard spot. Warriors trail by 4. To the middle, here's Thompson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumpers.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
That free throw good from Thompson. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 28-point game against Detroit. Paul outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get it back, and Ayton stays with it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Wiggins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Green gets it to go.
Not easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
And here's Booker. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So it's the Warriors now. The Suns getting the bucket. And Thompson kicks to Wiseman. Lee outside. Here's Wiggins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Free throw good, Booker.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon. Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And finished off by Wiseman.
A good decision on the pick and roll there. Green as good as it gets, giving it up to his teammates as a big.
Outside Crowder. Launches it. Keeps it alive. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 19 points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Lee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. Number 1, Steph Curry, and of course, Chris Paul.
The highlight reel pass has become a calling card for both of these fellas since the halfway point.
And the Suns call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. chance here to look at the numbers for Thompson. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Ayton. 19 points in the game. And there's the pass to Bridges. Kicks to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul outside. And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Wiggins outside. Lee finds Green. Wiggins outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Back to Paul. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Here's Crowder. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Crowder's got his second bucket. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Here's Thompson, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Early on, Klay Thompson did not like to do this, but as he's gained experience, the contact does not bother him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And the first one drops.
Was such a natural shooter. That was Thompson's calling card coming out of Washington State as a Cougar, and he's added to his game now. Always one of the premier 2 guards that steps on the floor for any NBA season.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Chris Paul. The Warriors also with a sub. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Green. And so Thompson nails both of them. And so here's Phoenix. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Outside Crowder. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Over Wiggins. And that one goes long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Bridges passes to Payne. The dish to Booker. Passes to Bridges. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Bridges got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors trail by 8. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Thompson kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 17.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Booker. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Oubre comes in for Klay Thompson.
One shot.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Throw good, Wiggins.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Devin Booker?
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
That's good from Payne. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Oubre kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And they pick up 2.
Just feels like there's not a spot on the floor where Steph Curry does not have great touch.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Curry. Payne looking around. Pass to Johnson. Now Ayton. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Ayton's got 24 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who is dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
And that one's good, Ayton. He's got 26.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The pass to Oubre. Dishes to Curry. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Payne passes to Saric. Back to Payne. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. Back to Payne. Takes a three. Warriors with the rebound. Oubre's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Chris can't hit. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Oubre on the wing. Here's the floater.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Payne with it. Shoots over Curry, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And Steph getting a little bit nasty on the defensive end there, not letting his man get comfortable on that possession.
DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He ended up with 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The number one takeaway is how well they're moving the ball, Ernie. The assists are coming in bunches. Always a good sign from an offense to see all those assists on the ball. It makes a lot of your teammates happy.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. The Warriors trail. Wiggins up top. Defended by Booker. Rejected by Booker. Green against Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outer dishes to Paul. Over Thompson. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 28 points for the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Paul against Curry. Thompson outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Booker. Back to Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. A baseline J. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And that one, good. 8 points for James Wiseman.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Booker. He's covered by Thompson. The tray. No good from Booker.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Pass to Paul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Crowder, and the Suns miss again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Thompson. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game over Paul. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I like it, Clay, working the in-between area and finding some gaps in the defense right now.
Here's Kaminsky. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Lee's checked in for Curry. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You take a look at the Suns. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And, of course, the Warriors. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And, guys, for the Warriors, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Looking to get back on track here, and that one drops.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Warriors making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lee outside. Passes it to Thompson. It's up a three. And no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Booker looking around. It's deflected.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Feeds it to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out.
Better and better, scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Warriors.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Now, here's Paul. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Lee outside. Buries it from three-point range. Lee's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lets it go from the wing. Wiseman with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Shot's good by Lee. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the wing, Booker. Shoots over Oubre. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach. The energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
That's tipped, and he recovers it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Booker shooting. It's on Kelly Oubre. For Phoenix, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for Kaminsky. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Langston Galloway's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And then for Golden State, Looney comes in for Wiseman. And Chris is subbed in for Draymond Green. Free throw good, Booker. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Lee. He's got 9. Pass to Chris. He can't get that one. Good D by Johnson. The Suns shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Payne. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now here's Lee. There's the pass to Chris. Rebound by the Suns.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And Thompson kicks to Oubre.
Oubre tonight has the coaching staff excited. He's playing with some confidence and looking good.
Booker outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Booker. Andre Ayton's checked in for Payne. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lee passes to Looney. Back to Lee. Outside, Green. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Here's Looney. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green against Saric. Green, the pass to Oubre. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, assertive play there from Oubre, just being aggressive and not bothered by the touch.
Galloway kicks to Johnson. Ayton dishes to Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Oubre. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's blocked.
Well, that's successful physicality on Oubre's part. Not afraid to get right up in the shooter's business.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns. Golden State also making some changes. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Damian Lee. .107 left in the third quarter.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's the teardrop. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes it to Payne. Booker against Oubre. And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Lee's checked in for Golden State. 44 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. For the tie. The offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Curry's shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The drive by Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Outside Curry. No one near him. The shot comes out, and we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Looney passes to Green. On the wing, Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Ayton kicks to Saric. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for your Suns, Dario Saric. 2 shots.
And that one falls from Saric.
Saric is one of those guys where you feel like if the right combinations of players are around him, he's going to be even more valuable to your ball club. As a big, he's so impressive, thinks the game well, but he can score, rebound, and dish it.
Saric nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Back to Green. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Devin Booker. Wiseman's checked in for the Warriors. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Curry is inside. Defended by Paul. Count that one. Curry's got 29.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
Here's Bridges. Begins with the block. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the rejection by Eaton. Kane with it. Curry meets him. In the corner, it's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And it's denied. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down low. Wiggins. Johnson with the block. Here's Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Crowder. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wiggins. It's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
On defense, the Suns. Curry passes to Looney. Bridges against Wiggins. 5 to shoot.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Tries it from 19. Paul can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. Free throw good. Wiggins. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 7. He dishes it to Booker. Kicks it to Crowder. Back to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Paul. To halt the run. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Curry.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Booker outside. The pass to Kaminsky. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Thompson. He's checked in for Lee. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. He knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry to the wing on the left. Pass to Looney. Wiggins against Bridges. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Booker the pass to Kaminsky. Back to Booker. Over Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Looney's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Phoenix calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
No script, no acting, when we see that action, round of applause, standing ovation, I stand over you hating because if we gotta crash them, see but for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning until that day I'm Wi-Fi, throwing up billions right in my way. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping shit. Pull back and fade. I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave. They want my wave. They want my wave. They want my wave.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And here are the Suns now. 9-point game. Down low, here's Crowder. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Paul against Curry. Paul's shot is off. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Thompson following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Chalk up 2 there.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Now here's Curry. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now Booker to the inside. Ayton lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 34.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Wiseman. Thompson with the bucket.
That's a shot that Klay Thompson has perfected, a consistent catch-and-shoot guy.
Suns trail by 11. And here's Booker. From the stripe. Here's Ayton. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Curry with it. He's picked up by Paul.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker with it.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker at the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Paul. Here's Curry. Shoots. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. From the baseline. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Paul.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Curry passes it to Green. Out to Lee. From past the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Bridges against Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
Two.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Any player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good and the winning environment that you create.
Both free throws good from Bridges. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Warriors' ball. Pass to Wiseman. Wiggins against Bridges. Wiggins kicks to Curry. And the 3 off target.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Devin Booker. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Damian Lee. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Long range from the inbound. The shot by Nader, no good. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's Wanamaker. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.